Welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championship's on the line. It's the Boise State Broncos against the Texas State Bobcats. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Texas State's offense comes on the field first today. Well, like all teams, you begin the season thinking of championships. Achieving something in this conference would be monumental for both these programs. Yeah, it's a new-look conference, but to come out of here and hang a banner as Pac-12 champs would mean a lot to both of these programs.
Well, Chris, also for these older players on both of these teams and these programs to leave a legacy, a championship legacy that will last for years to come. What an opportunity for these guys. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Caught behind the line. It's Gardner. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stop at the 36. Enough to move the sticks.
You know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first third down of the game, you want to be able to convert. Here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain some of this momentum after that conversion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's...
He's got it, and no for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Bobcats lining up here on first and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. And the Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down. A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Hustles in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense out there for their first possession. This is the latest transfer wide receiver to make a huge impact for his program. Joe, it seems like these days, if you're not going to the portal, if you're not bringing in an elite player at the receiver position, you're missing out.
Well, I think you're exactly right, and they needed someone like him specifically to really take the top off the defense, be a reliable player for their quarterback on the outside, and that's exactly what he's been able to come in and do. What a great fit.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Ball handed off. Watch the spin move. That run moves the ball to the 16.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the...
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, this is about as good as it gets. First of all, the leverage from the quarterback is outstanding. It's his guy or nobody. And now you've got to go out there and stretch out as a pass catcher and get this catch, and he's able to do that. This is so difficult to stop and can be so frustrating for a secondary, and that's why you see all these guys hands on hips. They don't know what to do.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Following the play, we've got a Bronco who's shaken up on the field. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, he's got open space. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got space. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play.
Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. This offense really clicking.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Bringing it out, it's Bates. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle, it's Bates. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. Bursts into space. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Broncos. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. Is an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, thrown perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Open field ahead. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's space. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Gaines. He stopped short of that first down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down. Well, these situations are just tough for a defense. Is it a run down? Is it a pass down? Here they are caught in between, and it's a solid run by this offense. This offensive line is doing some work right now. And if this defense doesn't adjust, they'll continue to do this all game long.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Broncos are on the move here. Trying to run it. It's Gaines. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Caught in the end zone. And now here comes the point after attempt.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. I tell you, they're playing well.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. An inside div now from the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Grab down the middle. It's Evans. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Bobcats with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got an opening here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, I've always felt that one of the best targets in the red zone, in particular near the goal line, is a tight end. It's so often that these guys get lost in coverage. They find the tight end, and it's an easy touchdown for the offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Using his legs. It's Gaines. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He takes it at the 40. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the ground. It's Pryor. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense. Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
With the catch, it's Atkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Play action here on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
Oftentimes, it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Wrap down the middle. It's Wagner. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. Trying to get points here before the half. And the Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. What a first half we've got. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. As we get this drive going, let's check in with Holly Ralph.
Here on the Bobcats sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Bobcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He's got it with room to run. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Pryor. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. Who makes the grab? That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Texas State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looking for a receiver. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Sees an opening. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here. Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Breaking tackles. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boise State, to put them on top now.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Wagner. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Schemes. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal is good. And we're all tied up now. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Bobcats. The defense contributes 6 points.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run-action pass and maybe play-action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Following the play, we've got a Bronco who's shaken up on the field. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's picked off. What a play.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Texas State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's a quick shovel pass. And the Broncos looking to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to throw it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Look out, he's got space ahead. Touchdown, Broncos. This offense is still clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's Carr. It's Pryor. And they've got him.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And the Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass, the catch is made. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
The shotgun handoff here. First out and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I don't mind the throw there on first down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's swarmed by the defense.
Not a tough decision here, Chris. You go for this all day long inside the 1-yard line. Even if you don't get in the end zone, think about it. The offense then is backed up inside their own 1. Your defense would be in a great position.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you knew down here near the goal line that the offense was going to try to target the tight end at some point. The defense was not ready for it. They've got to be aware of the big tight end near the goal line.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Trying to find room. It's gains.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off block.
He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, this is so tough as a quarterback, but you've got to force the ball down the field. In this game situation, down 2 possessions, you've got to try to force the issue. But the defense knows that. They read his eyes and they picked it off. That is a great job by this secondary. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Timeout taken by Boise State, their second. We've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And now the Broncos will use their final timeout here. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. And the Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, and not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.